one-time only deal for you to get a chance to meet the regular host of On the Spot, the lovely Colors. But let me tell you, she's world famous and she is internationally known. You've seen her in Hair Wars, Good Hair, Chris Rock's new movie, Good Hairs. You've seen her on Nappy Roots, Extra, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Wall to Wall Sports, Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, The Bonner Brothers Show, and you've seen her in many magazines. Sophisticated Black Hair, paper magazines, InStyle magazines, and much, much more. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world famous Colors. Isn't she gorgeous? Hello, girl. How you doing? Have a seat, dear. Have a seat. And I can't wait to get into this interview. You know, let me ask you first and foremost, what makes up the name Colors?
Well, when I went to beauty school, I've been in the hair business for 34 years. And when I went to beauty school, I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be the same as nobody, so I started wearing colors in my hair and everything. And I said, well, I wanted to be famous also. You know, so I said,
Them colors make you famous, girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I said, what can I do with myself to make me stand out? So I said, I want to grow my nails real long.
Okay.
And then I start articulating and coloring my hair, different kind of colors and everything. And doing the Bonner Brothers show and, you know, doing Hair Wars that allowed me to display my work in the hair industry. And so it just started, you know, after I got that in order, then I started building on with my clothing and everything. And so then all of a sudden I became Colors. And, you know, one day I was at the Bonner Brothers show and I was dressed like this and I didn't know what was going on. All of a sudden all these cameras was on me. I'm talking about like Michael Jackson.
Oh, I'm sure.
I said, oh, I got my brand.
You were a hair entertainer.
I'm a hair entertainer. I got my brand and I became Colors.
And that's what I was going to ask you. What is a hair entertainer? Just
A hair entertainer,
costume,
you know, most people that go to beauty school, they just pretty much, you know, learn the basics to do hair and stand behind a chair and be a beautician.
Right.
Well, I just didn't want to be no
just
beautician.
be a plain old beautician.
Yeah, beautician.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to do shows, dance, you know, rap and model and display, not just my models displaying. I was up there getting down with them.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to walk the runway and be boring. I wanted to dance and get down and do my thing, you know.
Yeah.
So once I, you know, did that, and the hair capital is Detroit.
Okay.
So Detroit was the one that started the hair shows, Hair Wars, you know, doing the different entertainment and stuff like that. So Hair Wars the one that had the platform for us to do our thing.
Okay.
But with the Bonner Brothers show, we was able to display our image as well and sell hair care products and do our thing. So I had both worlds. Yeah, I was universal.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, who are some of the entertainers you know, the famous people?
Oh, my man Snoop Dogg and my girl Ty James.
Yeah.
Bow Wow, of course. Young Jock, Young Jeezy. I know Bishop Don Juan.
And how many magazines, girl, you've been featured in?
I've been featured in 52 magazines, international magazines. Yes, sir.
Oh,
from
Lord.
Paper Magazine, from InStyle, InStyle, you know, Sophisticated Black Hair, and many more. It's just been, you know, a lot.
Talk shows, you've been on talk shows. How many talk shows you been in?
I've been on so many talk shows. We can talk about E-Styles, Wall to Wall Sports, Ripley, Believe It or Not, Extra, Jenny Jones, Ricky Lake, Sinbad.
Well, listen, I wanted to know, how in the world did you get into Chris Rock's Good Hair movie?
Oh, well, Chris Rock, he decided, his little girl asked him about why our African Americans' hair is so kinky. So he wanted to do a documentary on why African Americans' hair is so kinky.
Yeah.
Which Bonner Brothers supported the show and allowed him to display the documentary through the Bonner Brothers show.
Okay.
Well, I happened to be there, and he asked me would I like to be on the show, and I signed the contract, and it was on and popping at You know, and I'm in the
I used to
documentary.
always hate growing up, my African American friends and my brothers and all, they'd always be talking about, Ted, you got good hair. You hair, Ted.
Hair's hair.
That's right.
And that's what Chris Rock wants to let everybody know. It don't matter what texture of hair you have.
That's right.
Hair is hair. It's about the product in that hair
There
to
you
make
go.
your hair be
Remember
maintenance.
Wild Root?
Oh,
It
Wild
was, it
Roots.
was some little white pomade back in the day of Vitalis and all them old.
Oh, yeah. And if you watch Good Hair, that's exactly
I'm
what
gonna
we're
go
talking
get that
about.
today. I am.
Yes.
Well, listen. How long you been rapping? Somebody told me that you're a rapper. How long you been rapping, girl, in the music business?
I've been in the music business since 2008.
Uh-huh.
I got started because I got bored with doing stage shows, you know, just modeling, dancing. And so I have a manager, her name is Nina Jackson. So she took me to California. I hooked up with Snoop Dogg, Ty James. We was writing all night, up and down, no sleep and everything, with different beats, learning bars and stuff like that. So she took me in the beginning in California, and I trained for 3 weeks in Cali.
Wow. And what made you decide to go to acting school? That particular.
Well, because I knew my vision in my career, I wanted to be on television.
Uh-huh.
And so I didn't want to go on television not knowing the specs and about monologues and things that we needed to do to be on television. So from my music and acting school and from being an entertainer, I hope to be seen more on the tube.
Hey, girl, you've been in some situations that only some people dream of being in. But I wanted to ask you how many movies you've been in.
I actually so far been in 2 movies.
Okay.
It was Good
I
Hair.
start somewhere.
And My Nappy Roots.
Oh, My Nappy Roots. Okay,
Yes. But I'm planning
Was that a
on
good experience?
It was a very good experience.
Uh-huh.
But that's why I went to acting school, because I'm planning on being in more movies.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Wow, that's great. I wish I could get a speaking part in a movie. How long have you been self-employed now? How long have you been in the business?
I've been in the business for 34 years, and I have my own businesses, Colors in Hollywood. I've been self-employed with my business for 29 years.
Okay.
As a business owner. It's now currently it's no longer a beauty salon, it's a learning center where I teach and educate and give credit hours for the stylists, and also I'm giving back to the general public to have the community to come and see me to teach about how to do their hair themselves with good product. Because a lot of, clients can't afford to go to salons anymore. So I'm giving out education for that.
I'm looking at your bio, dear, and my God, it is extensive. And I just have to ask you, who inspires colors? Who inspired colors?
Okay, well, who inspires me is, I'm going to tell you a little story. But
Sure.
I was a foster child.
Okay.
So I had
adopted.
to... Oh, wow, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's adopted.
We got something in common.
Hey.
So, however, I didn't have nobody to push me or anything to say, they always told me I wasn't going to be anything. So, however, I said, I want to be something, I'm going to show them I'm going to be something.
Yeah.
And, I looked up, when I got my good friend is Nina Jackson, which is my manager that got me here. So I started looking up to people that can help move me and be positive to grow.
Okay, that's what inspires you, yeah.
Yes.
Nina, and of course your own self-determination.
Yes.
Me too, somewhat a similar side. My parents used to think I was a damn fool walking around talking about, hey, what's going on here, mommy? Hey, daddy, how you doing? And they would say, oh, come on. Until one day they heard me on the radio. It's not about me, it's about you, girlfriend.
But we're going to have to talk.
Oh, we truly are.
Yes,
Okay,
really
you were mentioning how long you've been in the business and all, and over 29, 30 years or so. And you didn't mention, but you mentioned to me off camera, that is 35 years of color and growth. Huh?
Yes, 35 years.
35
years of, I cut them down. A lot of people say, girl, what, how can you do anything
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
nails?
yeah,
Why
yeah.
are they so long or whatever? I let them know that I cut them down every 3 months. So
Is
they
that right?
I only let them grow to 3.5 inches long. I don't let them grow past this.
Oh, is that right?
Right,
Okay.
right.
They're
But I
beautiful.
can do everything with my nails.
I'm sure you can. You give me
Yeah.
high fives all the time.
Yes.
Hey, okay, well now we know who inspired you, lovely Nina, and self-determination. Now, so that brings me to one question I wanted to ask you. Who did you look up to in the rapping community, or how did you learn how to rap?
Actually, oh, this is really something.
Okay.
Once again, Nina Jackson, I thank my girl. However, she took me to California, and me and Ty James, Rick James' daughter, we were writing and writing and writing and writing in Snoop Dogg's studio.
Okay,
Okay, so we
okay.
met Snoop, and he helped
Jesus, hope I'm free.
he helped
No,
coach us how to, write and our bars and stuff like that, and have attitude in our music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So a lot, it was because of my manager, Nina, and Ty James. We were together, and then we all went to California and linked up with Snoop. And
Okay.
Bishop Don Juan and Young Jock, Young Jeezy, Twista.
Yeah,
and
yeah, the list goes on.
Go on and on and on, yes.
I had a chance to meet Warren G and Snoop when I was in California earlier as well. We did a little quick little thing called the G Connection. It was like, what do they call it? The Hollywood Squares or something. We had a good time. But wow, what
But
made
the-
you, go ahead.
But the good thing about when I go to California,
Yeah,
and Snoop, Bishop, they know I'm there. They got a radio
Oh, it's
station.
on.
It's on and popping. They say, "Hey, Colors, come on down," and we on radio doing it all
now when
day
you were doing
long.
Hair Wars, did you not only go to Detroit, but you went down to Atlanta?
We
Because I went to Atlanta's Hair Wars and that was outrageous.
Yes, I did that show, by the way.
Is that
I was
right?
in Atlanta. Did
Okay,
that show.
the
Yeah,
ATL.
I've been doing hair wars around the world, from California to Miami to London to Chicago to. I mean, we've been everywhere with this thing. Yeah, for 25 years, and then after we did 25 years, we start doing just one show a year in Detroit.
Okay, she's global. Hey, listen, one other thing before we go here, it says that what made you turn your beauty salon into a learning center?
Well, I started recognizing, after I've been in the business for 25 years, I recognized I had always said I wanted to give back to the community. So I wanted to help the community and build a foundation and a foster care foundation for the young youth, and teach them how to maintenance and take care of their hair, and also, lift women up.
Right.
Lift the young teenagers up, and people who cannot afford to get their hair done, if I educate them.
Oh, bless your heart. Giving back to the community, y'all.
Yeah.
And last but not least, if you had a choice of who you would like to be famous, who would it be? Who are some of the people you'd like to be?
Right now on my list, I would like to be on Oprah's show, and I would like to meet Ellen. And Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry.
Good old Tyler gets you, boy. You really Hollywood.
Yes. Come on,
and
Tyler.
come on,
I
Tyler.
hope he hear me.
That's right.
Come on, Tyler.
That's right. And I want to say that you are truly a vehicle on that television show of yours called On the Spot. I really want to thank you for letting me do this, because I've only dreamed of doing this with you. Listen, if anybody wants to get in contact with you, this is called Color in Hollywood Expression. Color in Hollywood Expressions. You can contact at 614-679-5469. I'd love for you to do that part. Right there.
Color7362@gmail.com.
That's colors7362@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, you've just been interviewed. I just had an interview with the lovely, the world famous, the internationally known Colors. Colors, good luck to you. I love you, and thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you too.
Join Colors on the spot at a television station near you.
On the spot.